Welcome back, Generals. My name is Mr. Kriva. This is some more Hearts of Iron 4, playing as the United States of America. And yes, our second group of Marines has now been deployed, and they're of course training now, which should give us some more experience again. Well, it's only really small because we are only training the Marines at the moment. For reasons. What I should do though is this cavalry division is going to switch to being a motorized division, because we don't need horses anymore. But we don't have any motorized equipment just yet, so that's not really feasible right now. And well, we don't have enough because we have something else that requires it. I believe we are training a couple of armored divisions right now. They require everything, and they need a lot of tanks, a lot of infantry equipment and stuff. We are researching the M3 Stuart, which will be the tank we'll be producing for this. I'm also going to be on speed 4 for the time being, because it's a little bit slower, and we can maybe see what Japan is doing now that they are fighting Shaanxi and China. I believe just those two? Yeah, just Japan is fighting offensive war against China and Shaanxi. Good. China has not united the warlords to fight off Japan yet. But we'll see what happens there. Low manpower, missing equipment. I know I'm not building any tanks yet because I want to wait for the M3 to do that. And we have finished our another carrier. That is very good. So we now have that. Those are the subs. We have the Yorktown, and the Enterprise has been laid down, and the Ranger was already there. So we still need quite a few aircraft, though. Yeah. So we're now building a lot of submarines, which is going to be fun. And I think I want to add a couple of light cruisers to the mix as well. I want to make 5 of them and just use whatever you have when it comes to dockyards. And I'll add you guys to the Pacific Fleet that we have not yet reassigned, because they're still all in Hawaii awaiting my orders. So let's see, do we have, yes we do have some submarines over here, so I should detach everything that's not submarines first. Just 2 submarine fleets, but still. And I'm gonna put the submarines for now on Midway. If you guys could move out of port, thank you very much. Now we can do these guys. Now we have 9 battleships, 2 carriers of level 1, and 13 heavy cruisers, 6 light cruisers, and 47 destroyers. I'm just gonna split the fleet in half. Call this one the Pacific Fleet. And this will be USS Navy Group number 3, I think it is by now. We actually, oh no, we have the Atlantic Fleet, which is just 1 fleet right now. So we need to split that up as well. So this will be from the group number 2, actually. We've already split these up. No, we haven't. They've just 1 group. Okay, so let's combine you two. First submarine squadron. For now, I'm gonna leave the subs as 1 group, though. We'll split them up later. So this should not be the 4th, but the 2nd. Second submarine squadron. Good. Atlantic Fleet, Caribbean Fleet, Pacific Fleet, USS Navy Group 1. With the Lexington over here, you have 30 out of 45 aircraft. Let's give the Pacific Fleet at least a commander. Give them Mr. King, and the other one will go to Halsey. And they're currently not doing a lot. I'm gonna leave leave the Pacific Fleet, of course, in Hawaii. Actually create a new fleet. Let's get 1 battleship out of it. You are going to be based in San Diego. And you will be patrolling the seaboard. That's... You cannot cancel an order unless you cancel the entire order. Which is slightly annoying, so we need to hold them first and then patrol the northwest coast, western seaboard, and the Mexican coast for now. The other navy, the Pacific Fleet, actually, I need to combine these two so we have this many ships. And you do the Pacific, the Hawaiian Ridge, and the West Emperor chain. This is your patrol area. Keeps them busy. Now on the other side, we're of course going to split the Atlantic Fleet in two as well. I'm going to split this differently though. I'm going to split them into a battleship and carrier fleet. So I'm going to give you... Battleships are going to get all the heavy cruisers as well. And I want half of the... Okay, I just need to select you, transfer all destroyers, and then I can split up the destroyers a little bit more evenly. So these 36, okay, now we need to reselect everything. So Atlantic Fleet with the USS Navy Group 3, you guys will merge, and they take the other name, which is annoying. Take Fleet, this will be the carrier fleet basically, and the other one of course will be USS Navy Group 1. And you will get Mr. Fletcher. Frank Jack Fletcher. So Navy Group 1 has a low range. It's because our destroyers have no freaking range whatsoever. Oh well. But I'm not gonna put them on duties just yet. The submarine squadron, we don't have a lot of generals left. And it costs 40 to get a new one, which is also really expensive. Ah yes, the Pax Americana. After that we can finally go into war propaganda, which is also pretty good. Preemptive intervention, gain puppet focus on Venezuela. Or we force a democratic civil war in both Brazil and Argentina. It's interesting. Oh, I think the Soviet Union has been sending volunteers to both China and Spain. There we go. Computing machine is done. It's a little bit ahead of time, but that's quite right because we do have a lot of speed on this. Let's do decryption now. Or actually, quite... It's not that far ahead anymore. Whoa. Okay, the heavens are opening up outside. I can hear it raining quite loudly through my headset, which is kind of silly. I hope you guys are not too... You know, let's go with the US Marine Corps and how... Yes, delete all orders and garrison, say, Florida. So you actually exercise in an area where you should get marine duties, I suppose. And I believe this is Norfolk, yeah. Norfolk Naval Base. Which also means I should change my deployment to the new group as well. Wow, we finished all of our equipment for our Marines, but it's quite easy because our Marines are quite... They don't have any support battalions or anything. Ah, they're in Miami. Jesus Christ, that rain. At least I'm now not underneath a metal roof anymore, which I was a long time ago. So you don't hear it as well as you could back then. We have the Pax Americana, which gives even more democracy into the Americas. And now, of course, war propaganda. We are going to finally change our mobilization law to volunteer only. We're no longer going to be a disarmed nation, which means we get some manpower, which will be very nice. Low manpower. Boeing, Standard Oil, Newport News, Marmon Harrington. Rock Island would actually be pretty good for us. Or the Fort. Thing is, if you look at the amount of motorized... Actually, does that also include... this is not motorized, of course, this is armor. But does motorized also include these support battalions and the speed up? That might be interesting. We still have quite a few bonus research speeds going on. Oh, just support Rock Island right now. Well, we finished the M3, so we can start making them. I will at one point also want to research the T1, obviously. We're doing that. Yeah, let's get interwar artillery. It's really fast research for us because of our bonuses. But now, let's go to this one and start building some M3 Stuarts. And probably go up to 5 same with the motorized. We're gonna need more artillery. We're definitely gonna need more of this and this. But I'm gonna put the tanks at the top so we get them first. So this is the M3 Stuart, 88% reliability, maximum speed of 12.6 kilometers per hour. And we're about to complete another consumer factory, but we need 117 right now. Wow. Let's see. Let's increase these as well. Huh. Yeah, this is why I want to go down war propaganda towards prepare intervention. That's very important. We cannot do it yet. Tension is not high enough just yet, sadly. But this one will reduce the amount of consumer goods factories we actually need, which is going to be really good. I think once Spain wins the... I'm not sure if actually piecing out... Wow, Nationalist Spain has definitely won. They only need to take Barcelona and it's done. And we're about to get to 1938. It does look better on speed 1, you know, with the date line. See, here it goes. Night is striking the United States of America. And it's night. It's not entirely GMT though. Okay, so if it were GMT, it would now be 4 in the morning on the East Coast. 6 in the morning. 7 in the morning. 8 in the morning. Yeah, I think it's Zulu time. Which is just another few hours difference. I mean, the sun wouldn't come up at like 9 in the morning in the West Coast for sure. Let's go back to speed 4. I'm about to finish support weapons, and it's also 38, so we get some more text to do. Holy shit, we have a global research time of minus 18% on everything. Yeah, infantry equipment level 1 is going to be very necessary. What else? We have our support battalions. We want to focus on all the research, of course. How long would it take right now? 495 days. Way too long. Let's get started on the B-17 Flying Fortress. We do have Boeing, so it speeds up anyway. So that's a 28% speed up for the Flying Fortress. Oh yeah, it's pretty good stuff. We still cannot start prepare intervention though once we get there. So it's probably going to be the Air Warplanes Division. Or we are going to fund the Navy, that's also a good idea. Destroyers are cheaper. Carrier models. It's going to be either air or Navy stuff. Because we cannot get anything beyond war propaganda until we get more tension in the world. So... I mean, war propaganda we could only start early because Japan was in an offensive war. And that's the only reason, because the largest tension is generated by Japan, and it's not the 20% we would need otherwise. But it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get there. More Marines have been deployed. We're now up to 18 Marine divisions. Full-on divisions. We get barely any experience, though. You guys start exercising. You guys start exercising. You guys start exercising again. I want to have them at least all at regular level of training. Didn't they change the name? This will be the first army group. The Caribbean Garrison and the Pacific Garrison. And the USMC, the United States Marine Corps. See, now we're getting a reasonable amount of experience. It's still nothing, but it's still something. We finished interwar artillery already. That's how fast it went. 83 days for improved artillery? Yes, please. That's almost a full year ahead, but 83 days? I mean, if we waited for a year before starting that, it would be like 50 days or less. But still, 80 days for research is ridiculously fast. And then we can already start producing better artillery earlier. That is the last Rock Island attack bonus, though, so... Oh, the Anschluss of Austria has happened. But we do get war propaganda. See, we cannot continue down these paths. So, we have a choice of these 7 right now. It would be fun to do the Black Chamber operation, but I don't think it's important right now. Air War Plans. I'm going to do that one. The Air War Plans Division. Gets us some tech boost in aircraft doctrine, which will allow us to start on strategic destruction, obviously. Interception detection, ground support. No, interception detection. Oh, no. Yeah. Air stuff is just a little bit strange. It's a lot more less it's a lot less focused on things, you know. We are building our first tanks. We are obviously working on the bombers as well. We're almost done with our submarines, though. I'm going to queue up 2 more carriers. Now we're going to add you to the Pacific Fleet. Oh yeah, you guys needed to be added to the Pacific Fleet as well. Almost finished a full ship, though. On the 5th of March it'll be done. This one on the 4th of March, and then it will redistribute all of these. Do a few less over there. There we go. They will all be done by the end of the year. So I'm happy with that. 1.11 per year on carriers right now, and that's only with 9. Almost 2 carriers per year if we had 5. Wow, that's a lot. That may be why we should get carrier primacy. That gets us a research bonus and then naval bomber bonus. Battleship models, no, don't need those really. Combined bomber offensive. Well, we need to be at war with that for that one as well. Huh. At this rate, we might not even be able to go down the prepare intervention again, because the world is just not tense enough yet. Let's do encryption too. So now we have decryption. Let's have a look around. And we have enough decryption to outpace the UK right now. So we can see they've gone for the extra research slots already. That's pretty good. They've gone to fortify East Asia, and that's about it. And they are starting to rearm. How about Germany? Hello Germany, you've done your industrial effort, you've done your treaty with the USSR, Rhineland, Anti-Comintern, Anschluss. What are they currently working on? Air Innovations level 2. That gets them towards rocketry. Might be interesting for them to do that. Wrong map. France. Let's have a look. Military factories. They definitely defensive focus. Now expanding their factories. They're supporting the status quo. Navy focus. Capital ship focus. Ooh. Bad choice over there. How about Japan? How are you doing? Industrial effort. Chinese border incident. Severed. Yes, the ties have been severed. Navy primacy. Naval innovations. Increased naval production. Spiritual mobilization. Imperial austerity. They're now going for extra factories. It's looking quite interesting for them. Of course, we missed the Soviets. Transformation of nature. Oh, they've gone with collectivist propaganda. I see. Interesting. Because let's face it, I think personally that going down the positive heroism one is, I thought that would be the more appropriate one when it comes to his history, but apparently not. They have done the Great Purge. I think the Great Purge is the only national focus that does not cost 70 days. That one costs 210. I think that's the only one in the game, as far as I know at least. We're soon going to be done with all of these. You have some infantry equipment, but not a lot. We do have all the cars you need, so we have our motorized needs are filled, which makes it possible for us to change over this guy to motorized. Yes. There you go. They should get a lot of the cars in soon. Show me. Why aren't you getting your cars? Why haven't they gotten their cars yet? Oh! Supply status 100%. Waiting for equipment to be produced and delivered. Maybe they need all of them at once to give them. Nope, they just got them. I think. Or they are being sent. It just looks weird. I'll be honest. Regardless though, it is time to end the episode. I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. I'll see you guys later.